Alright, so I don't know why I'm doing this. So I hit 100,000 subs, and I'm very grateful for that, and because all of you helped me reach this milestone, today I'm gonna pay it forward, if you will, and embarrass myself for your enjoyment. If I ever talk negatively about a musician, fans of said musician will always come in my comments and be like, oh, well, why don't you make music so all of us can make fun of it? That's what's gonna happen here today. So in high school, I was often able to, how do I say this? Get out of having to do the actual work and just make rap songs with my friends about the subject material instead. This is something that happened every year that I was in high school, so today I'm gonna play you all of those rap songs and videos and show you my evolution as a rapper. First up, this is as far back as I can find. This is probably freshman year, and this is my verse from a song about the environment and not polluting and whatnot. So, enjoy.
Yeah. Earthquakes, landslides, volcanic eruptions. Yeah. Are a few of the things that keep adjusting our ecosystem around the globe. Now here's some things that you need to know. Natural disasters negatively affect the earth. Spreading the species, that's why we need to swerve. Protect our ecosystem because they're getting hurt. Morality and loss of habitat, these planes in the dirt. We need to save our earth so everyone feels dandy. Rest in peace to the victims of Hurricane Sandy. The sun's energy usually powers the food chain, yeah. Except for the deep sea, that place is insane. Consumers, animals, some eat other cannibals. Nah, but then there's the plant eaters, those called the herbivores. Can't forget the meat eaters, those are the carnivores. Decomposers recycle things like a cafeteria. Examples of decomposers are fungi and bacteria. Tertiary consumers give to the secondary, then it's primary, and to the producers. Oh, I swear this rap is legendary.
Alright, so that was painful. First off, how iconic was that GarageBand beat that we made? I don't know why, but early on in my rapping days, I seemed to pick up a Boston accent during my verses for whatever reason.
Can't forget the meat eaters, those are the carnivores.
And by the way, me and my friends were rapping like that, and we actually got our dean to come on the song as a guest feature, and he absolutely destroyed us.
Plants, trees, animals, fish, all living things in existence. Microorganisms, people, birds, all together function on Earth, along with the water, soil, and the sun. Non-living elements together as one. Our world is a habitat. That's a fact. What are we gonna do to keep it intact?
I think the next year we had this huge project about DNA in science class, and we had a rap song added onto it, of course. And this time we actually had a music video, so here's my verse from that.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for months. Deoxyribonucleic acid together as one. First I'm here to talk about genetic code. Rules that related, they'll never get old. Nitro bases, nucleotides connect amino acid. 3 adjacent letters describe a word. Codons are starting stops, it's absurd. Proteins is what we have last. Giving you the energy, snake in the grass. DNA in the nucleus starts transcripting. DNA, now RNA, now we translating. DNA, RNA, we good. Proteins here, and I think we're understood.
It's better than the Boston accent one from before, and clearly I had forgotten all the lyrics for that video that we shot. Also, that slow motion ending was certainly something. So around my junior year, we really stepped up our game. Not only did we take the subject matter from science to computer science, but we actually shot a music video with different locations and editing. Basically, with this song/music video, we all picked different instrumentals and our own subcategories within computer science, and then we all just sort of mashed them together in one song. One of my friend's verses was about Microsoft PowerPoint.
Start the PC or the Mac, doesn't matter, man. Kick PowerPoint open, call me Jackie Chan.
Another talked about Excel.
I've been had flow since day one. Commercial on point, put it, it's all A1.
Another talked about Word.
Start up the document, click, click, bang. I'm coming at you like a blazing fire flame. These lyrics are hot, and so is this beat. I'm gonna give you a quiz, but nobody cheats.
Another talked about HTML coding.
It's a puzzle, yo, but once you get it though, man, you'll have the talent to put on a show. Iframes come natural to bustin', yo. Get into a harder class, go, go, go.
And here's my full verse about the programming language C++.
All I do is code, 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 no matter what. C++ on my mind, I can never get enough. Cause every time I step up in the program, I hit that debug up. And I run it, and I run it, and I run it C in, C out, C in. Cause all I do is code, code, code. And if you're growing old and you wanna code, then just run it. Harry Hammer going in on the verses, never had an error and I won't stop now. Keep your mouse up, get in the air for the variables and variables, just drop the cursor now. I never made no code, now I'm saying hello world. Limit on that misquote, now I'm gonna hurl. On this AYT track, got my AYT flow. My mouse go up and down, writing code you know. My verse is almost over, and I'm a coding hero. So I'll end this with a system pause and a return 0.
Pretty nerdy, right? I'm honestly not too mad at my performance on this one. I think my boys had better verses than me, but it's cool. If you know about C++ coding, the lyrics are pretty relevant. There's some clever lines in there. Obviously, my delivery is incredibly awkward, but it's better than it was freshman year. And last but not least, this is the big one. So senior year for this huge project, me and a bunch of my friends got together to make this 13-minute long song for William Shakespeare's Hamlet. It was the same sort of process where we all picked different instrumentals, we rapped over them, and then we all just sort of mushed it together. We each picked a character in the play to pretend to be, and then our verses were from their perspective, talking about what happened in the plot for them, their motivations and whatnot. And here's a little snippet from everybody's verses.
Let that poison drip down my ear, but I'm saying you should have no fear. I'ma raise from the grave, wreak havoc on you knaves. Might ask me why, but I'm that spirit that you don't try.
They call me the king up in here, Denmark. Got me feeling like I'm the man of the year. Took the crown right off of my brother's head, snuck right up to his bed, poured the poison in his ear, now homie's dead.
Hey, you can call me Polonius. Listen to what I say, don't think it's baloney. So I got some questions that need addressing. Like why Hamlet and Ophelia be caressing.
I am Hamlet's day one, Rosencrantz, Guildenstern, you were practically none. I mean, I was with them when the ghost said run, and I'll be with them long after that we stop having fun.
I'm Guildenstern.
I'm Rosencrantz.
We're friends of Hamlet,
And we'll make you dance.
we're pretty tight, but we spied on him.
The king told us too, he's always so grim.
My dad might have died, but I'm here to stay. I'm here to say I'm going to play in this play where I slay without having to fillet a single body. Can explain which IDs.
And in full, here is my verse.
Pop slain in his sleep, but his murderer's anonymous. I need to get revenge, or at least something synonymous. But who could it be who took my dad from me? I had my suspicions of who fit that description. My uncle Claudius came into power next. He married my mom, man, that's pretty complex. I thought he killed my pops for that shiny throne. Soon I'd found out that I'm not yet alone. My dad came back as a ghouly ghost, told me Claude killed him, he burned him like some toast. I gotta get revenge, my dad I will avenge. I'll make a fake play, it'll ruin his day. I proved Claude guilty when he had a bad reaction. A king in the play got killed, it's time to take action. I met my mom last night to see what she was doing. My emotions were high, there was a storm of brewing. Polonius was chilling behind the curtain. I stabbed him dead quick. I was pretty certain that it had been the king. My emotions were a mess. You couldn't believe what happened next. The king turned my friends on me. I was in disbelief. I'm losing my mind. I'm supposed to be in grief. Gildy and Rosen, I thought they were golden, but now they stab me in my back. Soon life they will lack. I send them to the death. My girl Ophelia too. Will she drown herself? Bet she needed a canoe. I think it's time for the end, the part where everyone dies, but I don't have a plan. I guess I'll improvise. A fence with Laertes I stab, I can't be stopped. All these damn rats, man, they need to be dropped. The king brought out some poison, mom drank it, what a fool. Right about that moment, I finished my duel.
Laertes is dead, and so is my mom. I went over, killed the king, I'm the bomb.com. Horatio, I'm dying here, I got one last desire. Tell my life story when I'm down in the fire.
And honestly, this is the one that I'm most disappointed in, because this is when I was the oldest. I had listened to a ton of music at this time. I should have been fully prepared to make this awesome verse, but it was pretty trash. I was the title character of Hamlet, and I got this Earl Sweatshirt beat, and it just made me sound so slow and clunky, and it was just very eh. So anyways, those were all of my high school rap songs. Thank you to all of my friends for letting me embarrass them online, and thank you to all of you for watching my stuff, getting me to 100K, and now we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming on Tuesday. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.